Why is this even a talking point? There are other issues within the game. Why are we arguing over 7 inning, double headers and everything? When you have the man on second, to start extra innings and he scores, and like do we mix up stats? Is that now not an RBI? Is that not a run scored? Like, why are we having all these different rules now? Just go with the facts. That's all I can say. Madison Bumgarner pitched the whole game. The game ended. The Diamondbacks won. At the end of the game, he was the only pitcher, and he gave up no hits. That's a no-hitter. Simple as that.
Kind of hit the nail on the head. Madison Bumgarner literally threw a no-hitter. He did not make the rules that these games will now be 7 innings. MLB did. And Rob Manfred, who is saying that this is not a no-hitter, literally made this rule. So I don't know what he's trying to get at, which is pretty ridiculous. If you look at, I played high school baseball, I played college baseball. In high school, we played 7-inning games. If I pitched the whole game and did not let up a hit, that is a no-hitter. Sure, we have to just put things into context. It's not just black and white, yes or no. Madison Bumgarner threw a 7-inning no-hitter. Is it as valuable as a 9-inning no-hitter? Absolutely not. The last 6 outs are the toughest outs to get in a no-hitter. It's just nearly not as much pressure pitching the 6th and 7th as you do the 8th and 9th. Hitters are seeing you more. There's more guys are going to see you guaranteed a third time around. So with that being said, of course, it's not going to be as valuable as a 9-inning no-hitter, but it's still a no-hitter. He pitched start to finish without giving up a single hit. That is the definition of a no-hitter. When we look at the history books, if you look back at it, and we look at his resume, yeah, you could say he threw a no-hitter, but in parentheses, it's 7 innings. It is what it is. It's not a knock against him. It's just what the circumstances were. He threw a no-hitter. If Rob Manfred wants to discredit anyone who throws a perfect game or a no-hitter in a 7-inning game, he shouldn't have made the rule to begin with. You just have to put context behind what you're saying. It's just not the same as a 9-inning no-hitter, but it is still a no-hitter at the end of the day.
Yeah, I completely agree. And think about it from Bumgarner's case. Can you imagine having the Hall of Fame career that you have, and you've been struggling, even to start the season, he looked pretty bad. And now, like, he's starting to turn around, and he goes and he pitches a no-hitter, and then, somebody comes up to him and says, no, you didn't. Like, just think about that. Like, it's so stupid. I do not understand. Call it for what it is. It's a no-hitter. He did not give up a hit over the course of the game. Yes, you can say, it's not black and white and everything, but call it for what it is. Madison Bumgarner threw a 7-inning no-hitter. How is that statement, not factual? I don't understand. If you threw a perfect game, even though it's 7 innings, how is that not a perfect game? That's a bowl game. You went the whole bowl game. Just because it was 7 innings just doesn't mean anything. So then put the asterisks, do whatever you want. But call it for what it is. I don't even know why this is a pressing need. I don't know why Elias and the MLB, is reviewing it now. The guy threw a no-hitter. Give him his props. This is a World Series champion. This guy is Mr. Game 7, pitching-wise. But this is who he is. Give the guy his flowers. I just don't understand it. He threw a no-hitter. Not many people throw no-hitters. All right, Madison Bumgarner, this is another accolade to his impressive resume. Give the guy the no-hitter.
For sure. It's a no-hitter. It's just not as high valued, and it's just context behind it. People, there's also a debate in baseball. What do you feel more pressure? The 9th inning of a perfect game / a no-hitter, or the first inning of a postseason game? That 9th inning just is just a different value, has just a different feel and a different vibe to it. Again, not having those last 6 outs, you have to work more. You have to have more pitches. You got to sit between innings 2 more times. So, of course, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. But he did what he did, and that is a no-hit. That is a no-hitter at the end of the day. But we definitely have to cover that because that is now a hot topic going around. That it's not a no-hitter.
But to go off what you just said, the last 3 outs are the hardest to get. What do you think he did in the seventh inning? Did he not get the last 3 outs? It's not like the game. No, I know, but I'm saying, but it's not like the game got stopped and they're gonna play the extra 2 innings at another point. He still went out there and pitched in the final inning of the game. He had that same pressure.